Hi no besties, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Make sure to subscribe. Before we get started, we're going to do a quick unboxing. This is Madame Glam's new St. Patrick's Day collection, Pot of Gold, which is now available on their website. Link is in the description. You can also use my code ALMA40 for 40% off. You can either purchase the whole collection or individual colors, and it is recommended to use about 2 to 3 layers. And again, the link is in the description box if you guys are interested, and you can use ALMA40 to save.
Felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like
Before I get started with the nail set, I want to show you guys how I do my soak offs. So right now I'm using a coarse bit from Melody Susie and just filing down the nail. When filing down the nail, I use about 20 RPMs just because I'm still getting comfortable with doing soak offs. So right now I'm just filing down my nail, debulking it so they can soak off faster without touching my natural nail. And I'm very excited for today's nail set because I found this nail set on Instagram and decided to recreate it, but in green since St. Patrick's Day is coming up. And after I get the nails as thin as I want them to, I soak them in acetone. I put very warm water at the bottom, so it takes about 15 minutes to soak off. Now here I'm going into application. I am using the acrylic pink silk from Macart Pro. You can use my discount code ALMA15. I'm also using their size 14 Kolinsky brush and their EMA monomer, which is all available on their website. And if you're like me, someone that takes a very long time to do a nail set, I 100% recommend sizing up your brush to a size 14 or 16 when doing long nails. That will help make your application process a little bit faster. Anyways, I'll just let you guys watch the rest of the application process. the acrylic has fully dried, I then start doing my hand filing, and I'm going in with the 80 by 80 grit file from Pana. And I feel like a hand file is way easier to control, so I like to use a hand file to get rid of all the lumps and bumps that I caused during the application, and just making sure that the nail is even. And after I'm done hand filing, I like to go in with my e-file and file the cuticle area. Here I'm using the 5-in-1 bit from Pana, and I'm using it to seal the cuticle and make the free edges crispy. I like to go in with 7 RPMs, and I'm using the fine grit 5-in-1 bit from Pana on Amazon. Going in with my mini mandrel bit and just smoothing out the entire nail. This is usually my final step for filing. Now, I don't typically do this, but because we're doing a lot of nail art today, I am going in with some cuticle oil and buffing out the nail just to make the surface very, very smooth. To quickly show you guys the nail art brushes that I typically use for all my nail art sets. So right now I'll just let you guys watch the nail art. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments, but everything that I will be using will be linked down in the description box. For the pinky, I am adding 2 layers of the green gel polish since we're going to be doing an airbrush effect on this one. And after applying each layer, I cure it for 60 seconds. And for the last 3 nails, I will be doing some Frenchies. And for Frenchies, I love using this brush from Winstonia. I got it from Amazon, which I'll make sure to link it down in the description box for you guys. Now that all my Frenchies are done and cured, I'm going in with some blooming gel on the middle finger to do some croc print effect. So I'm just adding an even thin layer of blooming gel, and this one is from Not Polished. Here I'm just adding some glossy top coat on the nails that I'm done doing my nail art on, so on the ring finger and on the middle finger. And then I'm going in with some matte top coat on the pinky and the thumb, and that's because we're gonna do some airbrushing on those. And for the pointer finger, I'm gonna do some chrome isolation nail art. So I'm going in with some base coat. Then after I'm done curing it for 60 seconds, I wipe it with some alcohol, making sure I get rid of that sticky layer. And after it's completely wiped down, I buff the entire nail surface. You want to make sure you don't leave any shiny parts behind because the chrome will stick to the shiny parts. In order to get that chrome 3D effect, I'm going in with some 5D gel from AliExpress. You can also use that Macart rhinestone glue to get the same effect. And I'm curing it for 60 seconds. Then I'm covering those 2 lines with Nails by Dev black polish just to make sure the chrome pattern really shows. This green chrome powder is from Amazon, and I'll make sure to have it linked down in the description box, or at least in my storefront. And I'm just rubbing that powder in there very well. Saw this hack on TikTok that said when you're applying top coat on a chrome pattern design, to do it very lightly, to apply top coat very lightly, or else if you apply too much pressure, it'll make it look glittery. So that's what I did here, and I think it worked. And after I finish applying top coat, I cure it for 60 seconds. Now I'm super excited to use this airbrush. I barely bought this, and this is my very first time using it. So I'm just applying some white paint. This paint, I got it from AliExpress, and I applied about 3 to 4 drops. And when airbrushing, I like to do little circular motions just to get that aura effect. And I absolutely loved this airbrush. Look how smooth the paint came out, and it was so easy to use and so easy to clean. So I 100% recommend this airbrush. I'll have it linked in my storefront. And the paint that I'm using is an acrylic paint, so it air dries by itself. So after it fully dries, I apply matte top coat. And right before my phone died, I was using this rhinestone glue to apply a charm on my middle finger. And I'm using this 5D gel again to do little droplets on my pinky nail. Here I'm applying Glossy Top Coat to make them look like water drops, and then I cure for 60 seconds. But that is pretty much the end of this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the final nail set. If you recreate it, make sure to tag me or send me a picture through DM so I can see how you guys did. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.